Some diddles. J-Dawg back and some more goddamn questions. First one we got here is from Rohan Aditya. Paid question. Yo, dog, love the stuff. Did you know Flesh Mass are the biggest pussies in New York metal? Who? They threatened and sexually harassed me for sexually harassed you. Goddamn it! I bet there better be chicks in that goddamn band. Sexually harassed me for calling their band corporate shit. Yeah, a lot of people do. They ain't got no goddamn toughness to them. Like, you should never care what another man's opinion is about your band or anything. I mean, that just kills me. Like, people get all bent out of shape because you didn't like their music or just any opinion. Like, why are you concerned about an opinion of another man? I mean, I don't get it. And they don't like people who collect records. Good. More records for the goddamn dog. Gonna email proof of this shit. Have a good day. Fuck posers. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, you sent me literally a goddamn Harry Potter novel. I skimmed it. I don't need proof. I don't really care. The guy's not fucking O.J. Simpson on trial. He doesn't like records, and he sexually harassed you. All right, cool. Yeah, I wasn't gonna read a Harry Potter book. I'll take your goddamn word for it. Well, whatever. I guess that's Flesh Mass. If you like gay dudes that sexually harass other men, that's your shtick. Never heard of them. Don't care to. Dude, not generally speaking, dude, if I hear New York death metal, I'm not even checking it out. Again, unless it's fucking 1990 or something. There was great shit. The fucking Tish, fucking Immolation, Suffocation. But later on, again, I like the first two, Skinless. But generally speaking, as a whole, I hear New York. I hear fucking wiggers that don't wear black clothes, inverted crosses, inverted pentagrams, don't collect records, don't listen to Gospel of Horns. I envision a bunch of fucking wigger poser fags that have no business being a death metal. Again, there's exceptions to the goddamn rule, but when I hear New York, that's generally what I envision, and I'm right 99% of the time. Nicholas Spanberg, paid question. Sup, dog, long-time viewer, first-time paid ski. What is your opinion of the latest ducking strategy of Phil Fasciana from Lovely Creation? He didn't duck me. I have his phone number, too. He went home sick or something, so he actually wasn't there. Now, Peter goddamn ducked me. Vader. Did I tell that story? Yeah, I go out to the goddamn Vader show. Literally, it's scheduled, goddamn. He said he would do it. Phil asked him, said he was sitting right next to him. He said, let's do it before the show. I get to the goddamn show. He's on the bus. The fucking chick at the merch stand goes out. We walk out to the bus. I'm going to go take a nap. Sleeping on the job. I literally turned around and went home. I was like, I'm not even sitting through this fucking shit. I'm not buying a ticket to sit through because the only band I care about seeing is Vader. I mean, especially in Love of Creation, I couldn't care less. It's Cover Creation. The only original guy's not even there. I have no interest in watching that. All the other bands I could give two shits about. So I was there before the show started because that was the time he said to do an interview. So the show hasn't even started. I'm not sitting through 5-6 bands or whatever the fuck it was to wait for Vader, who I've seen 20 times in my life, and buying a ticket and then just sitting around thumping my ass playing fucking grab ass on a Monday night because it's exactly what it was. I just got my house. I'm going home. Fuck this. So he's like, from Christian, i.e. drinking himself into a hospital bed and leaving the U.S. tour halfway through. I know nothing about it. I don't know his personal business, and quite frankly, I don't care. All I know is he went home. Don't know the reason. Heard he was sick. So he wasn't at the Cleveland show, so we didn't do the interview. It was a bummer, but, shit happens. But I don't know if it's a ducking strategy or not. Oh, by the way, goddammit, I fucking forgot this yesterday, too. So you'll get an extra day, Joey Marks. Your weekly shout-outs. Give you an extra day. I'll keep the link in there each day, though. Because I forgot it on whatever yesterday's. I had a for the Halloween video and shit, I had to move videos around a little bit, so I got a little bit fucking fucked up. But from Joey Marks, yo, J-Dawg, what's good in the hood? It's Joey Marks, 666, formerly Metal Musician, 6996. Just here to promote my new skate video, Get Older, Get Stupider, for fans of jackass movies, TV shows, independent type videos, and skateboarding and other extreme sports and stupid shit. Check out the latest video on the Joey Marks 666 YouTube channel called Get Older, Get Stupider, featuring myself getting lit on fire and a small cameo from Jason Mewes, Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob, etc. Cheers. Yeah, I know Jay and Silent Bob. You are the ones who are the ball lickers. Saw it in the theater in case you happen to give a fuck. Link to his videos in the description box, brass. Now on to the remaining goddamn order questions. This is one on one page. Let's knock this guy out. Alex Bayman, what's up, dog? First time doing one of these, so I thought I'd keep it short and straight to the points. Have you heard of the Australian gore grind band Bile? Sure have. And if so, do you have a favorite album by them? Sure don't. My favorite album by them is Camp Fear, but who gives a fuck what I think? Not me. Anyways, appreciate all you do and hope you're having a good day. Yeah, they're a band I heard a little later, around that 2005 mark when I was checking out of that genre, because it was just becoming all repetitive. I remember it being vocals a little similar to Last Days Humanity. Am I incorrect on that? It's been 20 years since I listened to them, so I could be wrong. But I remember it being good, but I'm just like, oh, another gurgle band I don't need. Okay, cool. I'll just go back to listen to my Discord Mexico, my goddamn Hemorrhage, my, first Leviticity full length, Waco Jesus, Destruction of Commercial Scum, Severe Torture, Feasting on Blood. That genre, that's the stuff I listen to. You know what I mean? If you look at almost all the stuff I listen to that genre, it's all before the year 2003. 2003 at the latest, and then there's exceptions to the rule that came later on. Pharmacist, which is just a carcass worship band. A mighty fine carcass worship band, too. It's literally what carcass... The reason Pharmacist is so great is because it sounds like where Carcass picked up after Symphonies of Sickness. It's what Carcass should have continued playing instead of Necroticism, which is a good album, but a massive goddamn downgrade. And they should have kept doing all the way into today. Instead of playing Surgical Steel and shit, Carcass should be playing what Pharmacist is doing. That's why Pharmacist is so good. They're writing that exact same shit picked up after Symphonies. Not ripping off rips, nothing. It just sounds like, holy fuck, this sounds like Carcass never left after Symphonies. That's why Pharmacist is so goddamn great. Miasmatic Necrosis I like a lot. And then Melting Rots, probably one or two in the last 20 years, and I'm forgetting, that have come along. Outside that, literally everything is, if you look at it, everything I shout out. More. Dude, more Darko. This is fucking great. Have some copies left. What? Like, this is funny, because, we put this out. Was the Hell's channel out? I mean, was the Dead by Dog channel? I found about Hell's back from Dead by Dog. Can't even remember. I think this did come out, but it was in the early days of the channel. We have some CDs and LPs left of more Darkcore. This is one of the brutal ones. Again, what year is this? I think 2000. What's the original? Let me show the original CD. Original and fucking Hells. Because we still have some of these in stock. Sales pitching. Call whatever the fuck you want pitching. Pitching, bitch, boy. You bitch if I talk about bodybuilding, and then you bitch if I show shit that I legitimately like. I own these. It's my personal office. And just to prove I ain't bullshitting you, this is the version we're not goddamn selling. See? Ablated Records. Brian Baxter's label. Ohio Death Fest. Ohio Death Fest teamed up with Dead by Dog Volume 2 this year. This 2026. July 31st on a Friday at the Mercury in Lakewood, Ohio. Will be Ohio Death Fest, put on again by Brian Baxter. Hasn't been done in 20 goddamn years, over 20 years. And then Saturday, August 1st, is Dead by Dog, volume number 2. But this is Brian, does all that shit. It's a bladed record, see? He only did it on Pure Fucking Sickness on the side, see? These guys were living here in Ohio for a while. Cougar still, I don't know why the fuck they call him Cougar, but you know it's not his real name. That was, Cougar still lives here, but they were living here in Baxter's shop for a while. What year is this? 2000, I think? Oh, Baxter put the, I hate these fold-out type inserts. It's kind of, they get mangled easy. It's recorded in August of 99. Yep. So it had to come out by 2000. By the time everybody was shucking and jiving, pressing plants, layouts, etc. Saw Morgue several times. Jean Pierre on fucking drums. Cougar on bass. Max on guitar and vocals. There's another hoagie on here in the back. I remember being a goddamn three-piece where I remember maybe there was another. Those are the three guys I knew. And I used the word new goddamn loosely. Then here's the Hell's Headbangers pressing. We still have some of these in stock, CDs, and we have some of the LPs in stock and some of these t-shirts in stock. Why do we put this out? Because I vouched for it. I hand-selected it. Good shit. This is of the brutal shit. You're asking me about Bile. When we got to Bile, I didn't care about them. It's fine. I think they might have been, came out. Well, dog, no, Bile's 2001, and it might be, or it might even be in the 90s. I think there's just some of the shifts from the 90s. I heard them in 2005. Just because it came out in 1998 even, doesn't mean I heard it then. Once I heard shit around 2005, I started getting, I was like, this shit's starting to all kind of blur together to me. It's kind of starting to sound the same. It's all starting to sound like Disgorged California. It's all starting to sound like Brodequin. This is our pressing, you know, different layouts. And then, so ours isn't the fold out. Ours is the kind that I like. Damn, it's the, is there any photos of us in here? Might be, because we took photo. I think I have a photo. I definitely have a photo with Jean Pierre. And I think, what's his face from Angel Corpse and Immolation, whatever the fuck his name was. Fred. Oh, that kind of rings a bell. Fred. Jean-Michel. Cyril Blandit. I don't fucking know. I think Cyril's Cougar. I guess there's 4 guys. I remember being 3 guys is who I remember. Again, this is going back 25 fucking years ago. So, but this is a fantastic, brutal as fuck. It's kind of like the way I would describe Morgs when I think about who sounds like them. I want to say this, but I don't, because it's kind of like a Devourment / Vomit Remnants without the dual vocals, just really low, but no slammy parts whatsoever. Just more straight to the point. The blasts are a little bit more mid-pace blast. Think kind of like, you know how Butchered at Birth kind of has like parts that are like out of steam gas, out of steam fucking blasts, but a little faster than that, but not Chrissy and Angel Corpse fucking style blasts. Pretty much most of that mid-pace throughout the way, but yeah, no slam reference, fucking breakdowns whatsoever. Just more straight, just total torture, total brutality. But always a very, very enjoyable listen. I think maybe because the mastering of it too is right up in front of your face. This is a record when you put it on, whatever release you're listening to beforehand, you have to turn it down. You're like, holy fuck. And it's really up front. Cool fucking intros too. Some from Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You know, Peel Back Organs, fucking Embalm the Preservatives. Just, you know, great song titles. Great fucking stuff. I think we only got like 40 LPs left or something like that. Might be there's 100 on black vinyl, 400 on color vinyl, no picture disc. We should have done a goddamn 100 picture disc, but it's always like pulling teeth around here. I don't like fucking getting Sea Dog's fucking panties up in a goddamn knot. So I picked my battles on that. But I think we got, I don't know if we have any black left. I think we have like 40 colors and then maybe like 100 CDs. Highly recommend that. Even Ian from goddamn Burial, he came down, I put it on, he picked it up. He's like, goddamn. He's like, that was one he overlooked from back in the day. He's like, this album's fucking killer. Dawg only recommends the best. You want to be in the loop, you want to hear about the good shit, you come to the goddamn Dawg. If you want to hear about just the same old fucking jabroni bullshit or the newbies of the day, which are completely inferior to the shit of the past, go watch some other fucking T-Boner channel. I'm sure they got a laundry list of fucking bands. The Dawg watches the channel. He's like, who? Never even heard of these fucking twinks. Don't even want to. Morgan Blue Murray. Question for the Dawg. Will there be any Lurking Corpses CDs back in stock anytime soon? That's what I'd like to know. Need to repress fucking 23 Tales of Terror. Matter of fact, I don't think Hells has ever pressed a 23 Tales of Terror CD. We did the vinyl, the only vinyl that exists. Lust for Blood, the second album, which is my personal favorite. We did do a CD of that. We still need to do a vinyl of that. It's between, I don't know who I need to blame more. If I need to blame Von Ghoul, fucking watch my Von Ghoul interviews. There's several of them. Hell, even Eazy-E did one of them for the channel. It's a mix of fucking Von Ghoul and fucking Eazy-E, both fucking blaming the other guy and dicking around. Because Von Ghoul has the files and he wants, I don't fucking know. But none of the goddamn less. It's between those two guys, and neither one of them has the Dawg's mentality about getting shit goddamn done. But we need to repress all the CDs except Lurking After Midnight, because that's still in stock. Smells Like the Dead, fantastic fucking album. Reaper Metal Records, Craig, our brother, he's the one that put that out. That's never been on vinyl. We need to repress that on CD, do vinyl. Working for the Devil. Yeah, I guess it does need a CD repress, but it went out of, it just went out of stock. Like we got a few more copies back from Von Ghoul like a month ago or so. So I'd probably personally, I would like to hold off on the CD for that. Wait for, supply and demand. Wait for it to go a little bit more out of print for longer. Keep them waiting. But do a vinyl of it for sure, because it's never been on vinyl. Again, like, look at all these. Dawg owns all the goddamn CDs. Look at all this goddamn, the good shit. Fucking homeboy asking me about bile. Do you know the lurking corpses? Corpses sends bile home on a fucking stretcher. Now, yeah, is bile more brutal? Of course, but the brutal doesn't mean better. This is the goddamn, you know what? Listen to it on the road trip. Off to see his fix. You always got to have the corpses on the road trip. So it's in my show. We pull that out. Where the fuck is it? Here it is. 23's Tales of Terror was listening to this on the road. On the road, goddammit. This is their first album. We did the vinyl for it. Von Ghoul remastered it, and it does sound, our vinyl does sound better than this. Usually when people are like, we remastered it, I listen, I'm like, I can't even tell a goddamn difference. Our vinyl does sound better. Good luck getting that now. Lust for Blood. This is the original pressing on Dark Horizon. This is the first thing I heard. This is my favorite album. My favorite songs are probably We Are Vampires and Dead Girl, tracks 3 and 4, in case you happen to goddamn give a fuck. Every time the Corpses play for the Dawg, I always request, I don't always, but when he asks, hey, do you guys songs you request? I'm like, yeah, We Are Vampires, dude. Song's fucking phenomenal. So it's the Dark Horizon pressing. This is the Hell's Headbangers fucking Lust for Blood. Again, this is my personal collection. Holy shit. So sales pitching. How am I fucking sales pitching when it's not even in stock, you fucking goddamn whatever. I mean, I guess slightly I am if we do repress it, but who the fuck knows when that's going to be based on fucking Von Ghoul and Eazy-E. This is the album Craig pressed. Reaper Metal Records. Smells Like the Dead. Fucking fantastic. Maggots Ate Her Brain is probably like the hit on this, but it's funny because in the punk scene, it probably goes over very, very well, but in the metal scene, people are like, this song's fucking gay. Dude, shut the fuck up. You listen to Judas Priest and Iron Maiden, you're fucking goddamn gay. What do you mean you like those bands too? I do, exactly. But you're saying it's gay because it's not extreme. Not everything has to be extreme. Unless you're 14, dude, once you actually get some fucking hair on your goddamn nads and grow up, you're not going to want to listen to Chrissy and Mortician and Flesh Parade 24 goddamn fucking 7. Don't get me wrong. That's some of my favorite shit too. But it gets become ear fatigue if it's just extreme music 24/7. So the people are like, yeah, the songs like Maggots Ate Her Brain suck. You don't even listen to music, dude. You're 14, shut the fuck up. At best case scenario, you'll open up into stuff like this when you actually get some fucking hair on your goddamn dick or hair on your pussy. Depends on which one you fucking have. Never know goddamn nowadays. That's best case scenario. Most common scenario, you're not going to be into metal at all. So shut the fuck up. Just shut the fucking fuck up. And chances are, if you're a grown man, you're saying it's gay because it's not extreme. I guarantee the non-metal bands you listen to, they're even more homo. It's usually the guys that like Tool and stupid shit or shitty-ass later Megadeth albums. Like, the fuck are you commenting on that? Dude, you don't even get to fucking say the name of the Corpses. You're so goddamn lame bringing up that shit. Working for the Devil. Like I said, this CD just went out of print. Hells is the only one that pressed the CD of this. It's the only pressing. But never came out on fucking vinyl. The Gate is going to be the second track. That's kind of one of the hits. That's going to be probably most appealing to the metal crowd. Leech and the Worm is probably my favorite song. More appealing to the punk crowd. But, all killer, no filler, like every goddamn album. This is the latest and the goddamn greatest. We need to do a vinyl for this. Again. Fucking easy. And Von Ghoul need to get their fucking heads out of their asses. This CD is in stock, so yes, I am sales pitching, in a sense. Sales pitching or just showing you shit I actually like. This is my personal collection. Do whatever the fuck you want with that goddamn info. Again, you don't want me to show shit? What do you want me to talk about? Bodybuilding? We could do, hell yeah, I prefer that. So we could do that. So take it and run with it or whatever. If you want to hear about the good shit, you come over here. So yeah. To answer your question, what was it, Morgan? I'm sure we will. When it will be, if it was up to me, they'd be at press now. All those repressed CDs, just submit them all at the same time because a real head's going to buy them all. Every album's fucking killer. That's the way I would goddamn do it. But again, Dawg's not the only one making the calls around here. But if I was, if Hell's Headbangers was solely ran by just the Dawg, those would all, they wouldn't even be at press. They would already have been at press. They would have been at press pre-Dead by Dawg Volume 1. I would have had all that shit available because they were playing my fest. But that's just goddamn me. So the good news is, yes, it probably will all happen. The bad news is the way Eazy-E and the way Eazy-E and fucking Shane Von Ghoul, the fucking nuts and bolts of the band, work. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes 10 years to get it all out. Because what it is they'll do one. It'll be like Lust for Blood on vinyl or Lurking After Midnight is probably what we'll start with because it's the newest album. That's probably what Von Ghoul wants. do a vinyl of it, and then 5 years will go by and we'll do another, and it's like, Jesus fuck, man. Goddamn, you guys got no fucking drive. Holy fucking fuckski. But that's not my goddamn choice. If they take my fucking word, the way I said, it's submit all the same day, not this fucking easy, let me submit one today and another one in 10 days, and then when I remember, another in 15 days, and they got different ship dates and all this other fucking stupidity that I can't wrap my goddamn head around. It'd be all laid out, wait for the done layouts, submit them all at the same time. CDs, LPs that need to be done. I wouldn't repress 23 Tales of Terror on vinyl, because it exists. You can easily get it on Discogs. But yeah, there's not LPs of any of the rest. And 23 Tales definitely needs a CD repress with the remaster version that we did for the vinyl. And the fact that it's never been on Hell's Headbangers on CD, and it's been on a print on CD for... This original CD. I got this like... Dude, I didn't get this the year it came out, because again, so this came out in 2003, right? And I got Lust for Blood the year it came out. It was in a trade from Dark Horizon. What year is Lust for Blood? I think it's 2005, 6? 2006. So I know for a fact when I heard this, my socks were so goddamn blown off that I went and saw the Corpses within that year and bought this CD at the show from the band. So in 2006, I heard this one as well. So I've owned this CD for, it's going to be 20 years next year. 20 years and a few... Basically, in 3 goddamn months, it's going to be 20 fucking years that I've heard this goddamn album. And this is the only pressing that exists, unless there's something I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I'm up to snuff on the goddamn Corpses info. And it's never been pressed on Hell. So it definitely is due for a repress. And again, this pressing sounds really good, but Von Ghoul had the whole thing remastered for our vinyl version. And I was like, whoa, this does sound better. Holy shit, this sounds good. Which is almost never the case. When I hear it, I'm just like, all right, that was a waste of money. Glad it wasn't our money. That was a waste of money. I literally can't even hear a goddamn difference. It's the same thing with these nerds that say fucking colored vinyl sounds different than black vinyl. Literally nerds shit where they're just coping and telling themselves that, because there's no possible way they fucking hear that. What do you got super fucking, superhuman fucking ears? Give me a fucking break. You ain't hearing shit. So, yeah. But, so hopefully it goddamn happens. So, that's it for goddamn today. You want that goddamn Zoom? In the description box, how to do it, Bubbles. Get them goddamn paid skis goddamn over. And, yeah, order questions too. Get them all over, goddamn Bubbles. Later, goddamn it.